You think you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're loyal. Loyal to people who are comfortable staying the same, and you're afraid to grow without them.
Look at your circle, be honest. Are they building something or just passing time? What do you all talk about? Plans, ideas, improvement, or gossip, memes, complaints, other people's lives? Energy never lies. After meeting them, do you feel stronger or smaller? Growth changes you. And change makes people uncomfortable. The moment you start improving, watch what happens. You wake up early, they laugh, you skip useless hangouts, they say you changed. You start saving money, they call you boring, you work on your body. They say you're obsessed, you talk about goals, they change the topic. Why? Because your discipline reminds them of their excuses, and excuses hate mirrors, so they try to pull you back, not always in a bad way, sometimes with jokes. Sometimes with guilt. Bro, you forgot us. You think you're better now, you're acting different. Different, that word hits hard because different feels like betrayal, but listen carefully. When you grow, people call it betrayal. Not because you hurt them, because you exposed comfort. You are scared of losing your circle, you are scared of sitting alone, you are scared of not belonging, so you shrink, you lower your ambition, you stay quiet about your plans. You show up where you don't belong anymore just to feel included. But included in what? Mediocrity? You can either fit in or level up. Both rarely happen together. Growth has a price, and that price is isolation. There's a phase in life where you outgrow your old circle, but you haven't found your new one yet. That middle phase feels empty. That silence feels heavy. Most people go back during that phase, not because they can't grow. Because they can't handle being alone. You call it friendship, but sometimes it's just shared comfort. History does not mean alignment. Just because you grew up together does not mean you are going in the same direction. Look at habits. If everyone around you sleeps late, eats badly, laughs at discipline, avoids responsibility, complains daily, you will slowly accept that as normal. Environment sets standards. Standards shape results. You don't become strong in weak environments, you adjust to them. Now let's talk about something deeper. Success guilt. When you start improving, you feel bad, you hide your progress, you downplay your wins, you pretend you're not doing better. Why? Because you don't want them to feel insecure. Read that again. You slow down your growth to protect other people's comfort. Did anyone slow down their laziness for you? Did anyone feel guilty wasting time? No. But you feel guilty for discipline. That's backwards. If your growth makes someone uncomfortable, that is not arrogance. That is contrast. You are not responsible for how others react to your improvement. You are responsible for your potential. Right now you have a choice. Stay the same or risk being misunderstood. Stay included or become uncommon. You cannot protect your past and build your future at the same time. One will be offended. One will be uncomfortable. One will be left behind, and you already know which one you keep choosing. You say you want success, but you still hang around people who mock effort. You say you want peace, but you stay in noisy rooms. You say you want discipline, but you protect people who avoid it. That's not bad luck, that's environment loyalty, and loyalty is powerful, but misdirected loyalty is dangerous. You are not weak, you are just attached to memories. Attached to old versions of yourself, attached to comfort. But growth demands detachment, not disrespect, not ego, detachment. You can respect people without shrinking for them. You can love people without living like them. You can appreciate history without repeating it. Some friendships are for seasons, not for life, and that's normal. What's not normal is staying small to avoid loneliness, because here's the truth. If you don't outgrow your circle, you will slowly become exactly like them. Same mindset, same habits, same results. 5 years from now, look at your closest 5 people. That is your direction, that is your average. If that scares you, pay attention. You don't need to announce anything. You don't need to fight anyone. You don't need to explain yourself. Just upgrade silently. Read more, train harder, work longer, spend more time alone. Limit access to your energy, add new rooms to your life, new mentors, new thinkers, new conversations. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. You will feel misunderstood. You will feel alone. Good, that means you are stretching. That means you are separating from average, and average will always try to pull you back. Not because it hates you, because it fears being left behind. The real question is simple. Are you loyal to your friends or loyal to your future? Because you cannot fully serve both. Choose carefully. Your circle is either pushing you forward or quietly keeping you where you are. There is no neutral. And deep down, you already know the answer. Your environment is shaping you. Every single day, even when you don't notice it. You think you are making independent decisions. You're not. You are adapting. Adapting to the level of people around you. If they talk small, you think small. If they move slow, you move slow. If they avoid risk, you avoid risk. Environment is silent pressure. It doesn't shout, it slowly adjusts your standards. And standards decide your future. Look at real life. Elon Musk did not build rockets by hanging around people who were afraid of big ideas. He placed himself around engineers, thinkers, problem solvers, different room, different conversations. Oprah Winfrey did not stay in environments that kept her limited. She entered rooms that challenged her voice. Cristiano Ronaldo did not become elite by training with average effort. He surrounded himself with competition, higher standard. Higher expectation, same human, different environment. Now understand something. They were not born different. They chose different rooms, that's it. And you can too, but first you must accept a hard truth. Some of your friends are not bad. They are just not aligned with where you want to go. That does not make them enemies. It just means you cannot grow at full speed around them, because growth needs pressure. And pressure rarely exists in comfort zones. So what do? You don't post dramatic quotes. You don't announce you are cutting people off. You upgrade quietly. Step 1, audit your time. Who do you spend the most time with? What do they talk about? How do you feel after meeting them? Write it down, not emotionally, logically. If 70% of your conversations are useless, your results will be similar. Step 2, limit exposure. You don't need to disappear, but reduce frequency. Protect your energy. You cannot build focus while constantly surrounded by distraction. Step 3, add better rooms. This is important. Don't just leave. Replace, join communities, online or offline, fitness groups, business groups, skill-based circles. Even books are rooms, podcasts are rooms. The voices you allow in your head matter. If you don't have strong people around you physically, borrow their mindset digitally. Step 4, create solo time. Growth needs isolation, not forever, but enough to think clearly. If you are always surrounded by noise, you never hear your own direction. Wake up earlier than your circle. Use that hour. Train, read, plan, work on your goal before the world wakes up. That single habit separates people because most people are reactive. Winners are proactive. Step 5, build proof. The more results you build, the less guilt you feel. When your improvement becomes visible, even your old circle adjusts. Respect follows progress, not announcements. Now let's talk about fear. You think if you grow, you will end up alone, maybe for a while, but temporary loneliness is better than permanent regret. There's always a transition phase. Old friends feel distant, new friends are not fully close yet. That space feels empty. That space tests you. Most people go back during that phase. Don't stay consistent, keep building. New circles are built through shared effort. Shared discipline, shared ambition, not shared complaints. And remember this. If someone truly values you, they will respect your growth. They may not understand it fully, but they will not try to shrink you. If someone feels threatened by your discipline, that tells you everything. Now practical daily structure. Morning, no phone first 30 minutes. Silence, clarity, move your body. Set your standard before the world sets it for you. Midday. Focused work block at least 1 hour with zero distraction. Build skill, build income, build something that separates you. Evening, limit random hangouts. If you meet people, meet with purpose. Network intentionally, talk ideas. Exchange value night, review your circle. Who added value today? Who drained energy? Adjust accordingly. Slowly, strategically. Over time, something powerful happens. Your mindset shifts, your tolerance for average drops. Your standards rise, you start attracting different conversations, different opportunities, different people, because growth attracts growth, energy finds similar energy, and here's the strong truth. You cannot become uncommon while protecting every comfortable relationship. It's impossible. Something will stretch, something will fade. That's natural. Every new level demands a new environment. If you want a stronger body, you change training environment. If you want a stronger mind, you change mental environment. If you want a stronger future, you change social environment. Simple, not easy, but simple. 5 years from now, you will either be proud of the room you chose or frustrated by the one you protected. You are not trapped, you are just surrounded. Change the room, and you change the result. Because in the end, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your environment. Choose carefully. 5 years from now, you will either thank yourself or blame yourself. The decision is being made right now by who you sit with, by who you listen to, by who you allow close. If this hit you, if you felt uncomfortable, good. That means you know it's true. Share this with someone who is scared to grow. And if you're serious about becoming different, subscribe, because we're not here to stay average. We're here to level up.